Nong Nooch Dinosaur Valley, an adventure to remember. We were supposed to go to Nong Nooch the last time we were in Thailand, but unfortunately we missed it because there's so many things to do, and having gone to it now, we regret it. We regret missing it the first time because it's something that we plan on doing basically whenever we go to Thailand. It is just something that surprised us. Now, it originally was a botanical garden, and it still is, and it has several different types of gardens throughout. I think something like 7 or 8, maybe even more than that, and each one is beautiful in its own way. But what really sets it apart is Nong Nooch has statues of animals, as you can see, cars, and more specifically, I guess, dinosaurs. These dinosaurs really set Nong Nooch apart from any garden that we've ever gone to before. Now, it's not something you're going to see immediately, but at the entrance there are some small dinosaur statues, and as you can see, there are some here. And, they've done some very nice displays along the way showing you these dinosaurs in habitats that they may or may not have existed in prior. I don't know if that's important, that they be in the correct environment, but you do see this amazing scenery around you, beautiful gardens with incredible statues. In this case, dinosaurs, but they have a lot of things other than dinosaurs. They have animals from throughout the world, exotic and not, because I guess one person's exotic animal is another person's normal animal. So as you see, they're just very well done statues, and there appear to be thousands. I could be wrong, but my guess is well into the thousands, if not 10,000 statues that just, for the most part, are very, very well done. You see these families of animals, packs of animals, and it's just every step you take, there are new animals. Now, there are some sites like they have a little Stonehenge back there, which, quite frankly, we weren't that interested in. But when we first got there, we knew of the dinosaurs, we knew of the butterflies, and we needed to see the dinosaurs because we have a habit of spending our time on things and then suddenly not being able to see the things that we went to. As we got closer and closer, we had a show that we needed to attend, and there we go, top 10 most beautiful gardens in the world. We just needed to go see it, and as you can see, we were in a bit of a rush to get there. And there we go. We saw these beautiful temples, and then we were there. We found ourselves in what was the French Garden, and then very quickly into Dinosaur Valley. Now, the French Garden itself is quite beautiful, but it's just hard to, even in video, even then telling you how large these dinosaurs actually were, these dinosaur statues. It just, you can see the humans walking by. These aren't camera tricks. These are, probably beyond scale, greater than scale creations in some cases.
Look at the size of these guys.
Just look in the background of how large these, Brontosaurus and all these other sauruses are. Just quite amazing to see, to be around. We just enjoyed it immensely, and it really did feel like at times that you were walking amongst the dinosaurs. Obviously there's no animatronics, or if there were, they're very few and far between. They do have sound effects. There's a little tour. There are tour buses. A little tour that, quite frankly, it's helpful to get you from one side of the park to the other because of the size of the park. If you're not used to walking a lot, this could be, quite an endeavor. But we got to the Dinosaur Valley. We got to see some of it, but we had to get back in time to see the shows. There are, I think, three sets of shows a day at least, and we wanted to get back and see it since we had paid for it. And look at this huge crocodile / alligator. I can never tell the difference, but just you can see. Now there are certainly animals in there that I think were larger, and the statues were larger than they would be in reality. But like these beetles here, I don't know if there were beetles that large at any point in the world, or ladybugs this large. Probably, I don't know. This is just conjecture on my part, but just amazing to see. Now we just happened to catch this on the way through, and this is one of my son's favorite things. We have a Godzilla X-Con. This movie just came out earlier in the year, and that was a surprise to see. As you can see, they put up these statues pretty quickly. That just came out. We almost got stepped on by some elephants, but we have elephants walking by, and Godzilla X-Cons. We were on our way to the cultural show. The cultural show was quite amazing in itself. I only took a few images because I wanted to enjoy it as much as I could myself, and I didn't want people behind me to be have to see a screen, because it was quite a packed stadium. There's probably a few thousand people watching this show. This happened to be midweek, so I'm sure it's almost always the case that they're pretty busy. And for good reason. The show was quite enjoyable in and of itself. We would have been happy to pay whatever, $10, $15, $20 to go see the show separately without anything else. So this show was certainly worth it. The next show that we went to is the elephant show, and I know how some people feel maybe unethical. Here we go. As part of the cultural show, there are elephants involved in the show itself. It's part of the fighting scene, and quite amazing to see how elephants may have been used years ago in these fights. But yes, I understand the feeling about the ethical nature of using animals in shows. When I bought the tickets, I didn't know what the shows are for. It just tells you shows. So, but we did stop in, and like I said, the cultural show was quite amazing for what it was. Definitely worth the time for that. How the show is up to you. Obviously, you may not agree with that, and to each their own. But this is a part of Thai culture and perfectly legal in Thailand. This is not something that where
to go underneath the elephant's belly.
It's not something that we were going to miss since we were there. But anyways, we did watch the shows, and after the show we went out to go explore the rest of the park, because at that point we'd only basically gone and ran through the Dinosaur Valley. There's quite a few things to see. You see this giant elephant, and there are dinosaurs throughout the park besides in Dinosaur Valley. Excuse me. And we got on our bus. That was also part of the ticket that we purchased. It brought us out along the edge of the park, so you could see things that you definitely would not see. I doubt anybody, or very few people, are walking out here along the edge of the park. And as you can see, there's quite a few beautiful things. There you go. There's a couple of people calling me liar. Now there are people. This is right next to like a little town, so there are people who live literally next to the park, and It appears to me that they can go in and out of the park at their free will. So if you're so inclined, you could just drive into the town and then walk in and out of the park as you like. You just couldn't, you couldn't use the bus, the tour bus, or you'd have to buy a ticket. So that's fine. No one's, once we got into the park, at no point did anybody ask us for a ticket or was our ticket on display. But as you take the tour bus, you will see that this town is next to it, and they bring you along to things that are quite a distance from the entrance. And I don't know if they even allow people to walk through here. We didn't see anybody walking through here, but maybe that's possible. As you can see, it's mostly just tour buses and all these beautiful things that you find in these gardens. And they have different kind of gardens: cactus gardens, palm gardens, and just amazing things to look at along the way. So even if you weren't interested in gardens per se, I think that when you see this kind of beauty, it just makes you interested. And this is what the tour bus got us. Like I said, I don't know if it's safe to send you money, purchasing the tour bus with the tickets, the general admission tickets, and then the show tickets. But for us, it was definitely worth it. I don't think it was. I think it's $16 to $20. To get into the Nong Nooch Botanical Garden from Pattaya. I think we spent about $25 each way from Pattaya Beach to get to Nong Nooch and back, which was about a half an hour ride, so relatively inexpensive. There are tours. We saw tons of tour buses bringing folks in, and just look at these scenes. There's a certain beauty to all of this that can be lost. Like I said, we had the chance to come here on our last trip, and it just kind of got lost in the shuffle, and it won't be in the future. There's so much to see. We wound up, we probably got here at 10, 11 o'clock, left at almost 6, so we're talking 6-7 hours, and we certainly didn't see everything. We saw a lot of the park. We didn't eat. There are restaurants in the parks. We didn't eat there at all, but just an amazing place to visit. So if you get the chance, if you're in Thailand, anywhere close to Pattaya, Nong Nooch area, get in there. Go see the show. I think you'll enjoy it. Enjoy the dinosaurs. The prices of the food and beverage inside was reasonable. Nothing crazy. Certainly more expensive than if you were just to look outside at the park. But that's fairly normal. But of course, the price of food outside the park in Thailand compared to the United States is much cheaper for most things. Not everything, much cheaper for most things though. So, but anyways, give it a try. We enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments. We'll answer them as soon as we can. And like and subscribe.
Oh, the place. All right, anywhere you want to go is fine with me.
We take the car and I'm gonna tell him to stop at the butterfly. Maybe. Like they zoom. Okay.
حلوة كده كده حلوة. هذا اللي معه له فائدة بسرعة في البيت اللي معه الكاميرا اللي معه فائدة.
They have like the place to sit with the AC, with the drink. Oh.
سمعنا أصوات مخفينها.
This one looks so scary.
خلاص ثانية.
They are, the size is like a real dinosaur maybe.
صوتك ياخذ يعطي. الله يشعوف حرير لطيفة.
You have plenty of power on your phone?
Huh?
You have plenty of power on your phone?
Yeah, I think
على
so.
أمه أكيد. هذا يد اللي بيطلع لأمه.
Should be close by to the end. To the front, right?
عندهم تهاوش
Oh,
شوية.
that's good.
ترى هذول ما يتزوج في المدار اللي ده تقاعد. هذا كان صغير هذا 46 بالراحة. ترى كبر. هي حلوة كذا تتمشى. صح؟ حلوة كذا. يلا تفرج تفرج في ديناصور.
This butterfly hill. Where are you? Maybe they just don't have it.
Beautiful.
Mason, where are you going? All right. Here we go. This one's nice.
Tiny.
You have the exact same internet as I do. Welcome to Nong Nooch. Could not find anything that made it. Pterodactyl? What's this guy? Archaeopteryx? What's his name, Mason?